I'm just going to be breaking down progress, wins, lessons as we work toward my goals. You know, so for every month, I just think to myself, what needs to happen to stay on track for my annual goals? And for me, that means building two additional software as a service products this year. I currently work full time at a job that's not even related to what I want to be doing in my life. I really only have like 5 hours a week to do what I want to do. A few hours marketing, handling my pipeline, and only an hour on developing. Like, that's basically nothing. I'll literally fall behind just because my competitors can work harder than me. The last month, I released Easy Flow. Um, I released marketing, threads, product updates on social media, in addition to building the product itself. I'm just laser focused on one priority at a time. That's what's working for me right now. What's not working is my time constraint, as I keep saying. So what I'm gonna double down on next month is just doing deep work on one core priority at a time. The one thing blocking me, like I have been saying, is balancing my 40-hour job with building my software. So currently, my finances, let's take a look. I mean, I'm real transparent, man. This is me in 2025, end of 2025 to the rest of my life. I'll be making these videos. Um, my software portfolio is making $0 a month. I'm aiming for $6,000 a month. My long-term financial goals is to become credit card debt free. Alright, $5,000. I only paid $862. I'm 17% done when it comes to credit card debt. When it comes to car debt, started at 11,000. By the way, this car is worth less than 11,000, so I'm underwater on the car loan. I've paid 3,200. That's 29% of it. So progress. Any way, shape, or form that I can celebrate progress, I will. My emergency fund, I have a goal of $40,000 in an emergency fund by February of 2028. I'm currently at zero. All right. So some of my wins and lessons have have just been, I launched EasyFlow and I started marketing it. And I think one of my wins, yes, wins, is that I've been failing at marketing it. I believe that's a win because I'm learning. I lost time by sleeping past 8 a.m. and breaking my morning flow. The morning is the most important part of the day, and I can't keep sleeping in. It just doesn't make sense for it's not in alignment with my goals. It just doesn't make sense why I do it. It makes sense in the short term, but long term, no. My top priorities going into next month are content creation. I need 3 hours a week of content creation. I need to write some hooks, write verses every Sunday. I write my music and I make sure that I express myself creatively because entrepreneurship is tough. So I just make sure I'm expressing myself at all times. Life is tough. My top priorities are, posting consistently. I need to post one tweet a day, one Twitter thread, and one LinkedIn post a week. I really shoot for three, but I can at least get one. And I am happy. I've got commitments. I got some deep work I need to do. My non-negotiable deep work, excuse me, my non-negotiable deep work time is reserved for client acquisition and content creation. Every Saturday, I need to practice my sales skills because sales skills are applicable to any industry that you're in. I don't care what you do. I also need to build my computer engineering skills because this is my major and I want to be the best. My upcoming deadlines are just, they're not very strict, but I have a timeline for when I want to get things done. So I just need to continue to build my software portfolio. Um, you know, meet with my girlfriend every week. This is something we haven't been doing, and just planning our weeks and going over our mission, as a family, because she's the only family, quote unquote, that I have right now because I don't have any siblings. I have nobody to really talk to about this stuff. So besides YouTube, so I want to make sure that we actually meet and just go over what we want in life, and eventually when we have children and when we get married and have children, gotta say that in the right order. Married, then have children. It's the right way. Then we'll know exactly what we want to teach our kids, how we want them to conduct themselves, and we need to show that we conduct ourselves that way as well, so that they can follow us. Because the saying, do as I say, do not do as I do, I really don't agree with it because, well, obviously it's ironic. It's an ironic statement, purposefully, just showing that sometimes you say things but you do the opposite. I want us to be parents who do what we say and say what we do. That makes sense? I think. All right. I also need to write my hooks, write my verses, like I said, write this music, and I record my studio sessions. So I know I will have fans who will like that. You know, I think fans love that. So my one thing for Monday is really just to work out. Getting a workout in really starts my day off well and starts the whole week off well. On the right foot, you do your hardest thing as soon as you can, then you can conquer other things, you know? But anybody who's watching, thank you for checking it out. I'll be back next month with another update on this journey towards financial freedom and scaling my software portfolio. So let's keep building. Whoever is watching this and is building something as well, let me know. We can connect. Let's just keep building. Let's keep going. This is the stuff that's not talked about a lot. The journey. We just see the successes, but I want to show the journey. So I'm glad I can. But I'll see y'all next month.